All right, welcome in chat. Welcome everybody. Sorry. As always, I'm adjusting my mic. Hello everybody. That did not play, CB. Hold on. Why did that not play? Or at least I didn't hear it. That played. Why did that not play? Hold on, CB. Yeah, that's all playing. I don't know, it sometimes does this. It sometimes does this where the audio source doesn't want to play. There we go.
You're right. There are two sexes.
I don't know why it does that.
The one I have with your dad. And the
That was me
one
doing
I
that
have
manually
with
as well.
your
I don't know why
mother.
sometimes it breaks. I would troubleshoot that, but I kind of don't want to. Yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes it has problems getting, I don't know. Sometimes it just has problems getting certain files. But I don't know. I don't know. But how is everybody? How are we all doing tonight? Hope we're all doing well. Hope we're all hanging in there. We're all surviving and thriving. It was nice seeing you guys all last night. That was a fun stream, doing some repo. We got a lot of people last night. A lot of people swung by, so. But yeah, tonight, as you might imagine, we are doing Open Guesser stream. Hell yeah, let's do some Open Guesser. I'm down for an Open Guesser stream, CB. There needs to be like a team game. There has to be like a co-op version of that game where you both have to explore like the same instance. But yeah, we're doing some more Oblivion. I think there is two. I remember I want to say, and this might just be me misremembering. I want to say I vaguely remember there being a multiplayer mode to original GeoGuessers. But now that I say that out loud, I'm not sure. We can test that later, though. Of course. But yes, chat, we are doing more Oblivion Remastered. Everyone's been having fun with this game. I want to play more. Thank you, Grim, by the way, for slapping that. But yes, thanks to everyone who stopped by these last few streams. It's been nice seeing just how supportive my wonderful little community is. Just a lot's been going on. A lot's been going on IRL. Some of it good stuff as well. Just a bit busy, crazy. Things are just happening in my life. And it's nice to have just a little place of stability. So, genuinely thank you guys for keeping this himbo night from feeling out of his depth. I don't know the right words to say. It's nice to have somewhere where I can just kind of relax, be myself. Also, hello Noxus, Hero MD. Hello Noxus, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I saw you earlier today in H's chat. Here's a fun thing, by the way. I don't know if I've gone into too much detail about what's been going on. I've talked a little bit about it, but to clarify, I have a new job position, and I am going to be moving soon. So the good thing about the new job, and I'm working at the same company, just higher position, which has been amazing. But I also have opportunities to work remote, and so it's nice being able to work remote because I can just sit in the comfort of my room / office and put on a Twitch stream. And oh my goodness, look, it's H's streaming in the morning. I can finally catch some H's streams. It's been fun. I've been catching streams that from people who I usually don't watch. People like H's, Meep, Both people who I need to hang out with more. Kid Icarus. Good taste, good taste. Noxus, I don't want to... I hate to reveal this. I'm actually not really a Kid Icarus fan. I just know that I know the story behind it. That's all. Yeah, for some reason we were chatting about Kid Icarus in H's stream. ZB, you probably know this as well. The big story behind kind of modern Kid Icarus is how Pit was essentially brought into Smash Bros. Brawl. And the designers kind of came up with this sort of like fake evolution of Pit. And so the reason Pit looks the way he does in Brawl, yeah, is because Sakurai kind of came up with the idea of, well, Link had this long lineage to where he is now. What if Pit had the same thing? Obviously, Pit didn't. There was no Kid Icarus franchise. There still kind of isn't. But yeah, I always thought that was really interesting. I always thought Kid Icarus was kind of a missed franchise. I predicted as well, and I don't know if I should still be holding out hope. I predicted that there was going to be a big budget Kid Icarus game in the near future. I was actually thinking it would be a Switch launch title. My only reasoning being that Kid Icarus was shown off in the Mario movie, the game. So I naively thought, oh, this must indicate that Nintendo is interested in the brand. Probably not. In hindsight, that's probably not what's going on there. But yeah, I know people like Uprising. But yeah, we'll never get another game. It's like F-Zero. It's over. We're never getting another game. What is this that you just sent me, CB? You just sent me a picture of GeoGuessr. You're in like a dirt road in the middle of nowhere. People get enough carpal tunnel. It's terrible to play. Oh, 4. 4. Just road 4. Alright, usually I chat for a little bit. Usually I like to chat, but I think we're gonna do more Oblivion. Because as I said earlier streams, so I just want to play more Oblivion. And that is the benefit of my new schedule as well, is earlier streams, more consistent streams. I have a lot more energy left over after the day. Usually kind of wasn't the case with my old job. I was fucking dead tired after that job. So, as always, never have the game ready. Bum 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 bum. Also, Eclipse, welcome in. How are you, Eclipse? Hope you're doing well. We're just loading up Oblivion Remastered. The hard part with this game is how I've kind of resigned myself to streaming it, which means I feel afraid every time I think of playing this game off stream. That's kind of what happened with Tears of the Kingdom. I got afraid of playing that game off stream because I didn't want to do anything like critical. I didn't want to be like, oh my gosh, here's a story quest that I accidentally started. Really important. I don't even know what our quests are. So yeah, where we left off, we came here into Anvil. I think. Oh, by the way, this is a mod that I got reinstalled. I got a mod installed, so it does this now. When you're zoomed in super close, whenever you open up the map, it'll do that now, which is really helpful. I was complaining about that a lot last time, and so it is a little annoying though that it does it automatically. I don't know if there's a way to disable that. Of course, Andy installs a mod to make things easier, and he complains about it still. Anywho, make another file. But then I'm spoiling it for myself. That's the problem. My legs are wobbly. Ayo. But how are you, Eclipse? Are you doing well? Your Wednesday treating you well? That is much nicer though, actually, being able to open up the map and get a big, instantly have it zoom in. I just don't think there's a way to do that where it keeps. Like if I wanted, basically my dream for this is to have this open like this. If I leave it open like this, or whatever zoom level I leave the map on, for it to stay like that when I reopen it. But what quest do we have? We have quite a few. Seeking your roots. Yes, that's right. We spoke to the prophet. Like the relics of the Crusader. That's right. I forget that's what we were doing. Joffrey, amulet from the enemy. Valor Sanguine. Oh, that's right. We have these two things that we have to do. Separated at birth. Drunken conditions. Devil can make it anyway. Bayanal. Meet at the Roxy Inn in the wilderness north of Imperial City. That's me a rare area of the Necromancer. Okay. We have a few that we can do. Speak to Joffrey. And there's an Oblivion gate down the road over here as well that we were eyeing up. Hi, I just stumbled by the stream. Hope you're having a good stream. Welcome in. I don't know how to say your name. Oh, Chrome Dome. Welcome, welcome. Doing good. Been doing nothing when I should be editing. What's your favorite Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom armor set? I did always go with the knight armor. I was always wearing the full knight armor. I don't know. What would my favorite armor set from that game be? I like the stealth set. The Sheikah kind of ninja set. I kind of like that. I only seen 3 gates. You want more to spawn for me? Don't hell want me. Joffrey to recover the amulet. Where's that? Okay, so Joffrey's all the way back over there. I should probably go back there. Seeking your roots. Spring of Nirnroot. You get to an alchemist. Alchemists can be found in every city. Yeah, let's do that. Let's track that as well. Oh, that's right. You can only track like one quest at a time. All right, let's do that then. Oh, so it'll show you where to go. It'll show you which building. How deep are we in the main quest, bro? Not that deep. Not that deep. We just got to Anvil. About the level that we're at right now.
Hello there.
Hello there.
The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets.
God, her uncanny eyes is really scary.
Take care.
Who do I talk to about this?
Hi there.
Have Sparky.
A terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel
Tip them.
murdered.
For $3, I'll
Don't
wear the crude outfit.
Why?
Handy. 45 hours in the game. Wow, Grim. Surprised you didn't say the Grudo. I mean, that's the stereotypical response. I actually do like the Vo armor. I think that's pretty cool. Got like that gold, sort of like barbarian look to it, which is pretty cool.
Greetings.
I'm Felon Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter.
Nirnroot.
Have you taken this to Sindarian and Skingrad yet? As far as alchemists go, you couldn't ask for a more knowledgeable source. If anyone can help you identify this route, he can.
Man, I've just been stuck in Skingrad. I've just been hovering around that city. All right. There was a thing over here. We kind of went into this area before, but it was locked. Like we couldn't progress further into the dungeon. So I'm thinking we could go back to the Oblivion gates that were over here. We could do one of those. Or a couple of them, actually. Oh yeah, we've done 2 already. This one and this one. There was one down the road. It was like right here, I want to say. Like somewhere over here. And we like haven't touched this side of the map at all. This is the only area that we've been in. You can see a little trail that I've made. Yeah. Yeah, let's go back there. I think it was it Gottschalk Inn maybe? Is that where it was closer to? It was like an inn, and just right down the road, visible from the inn, was a fucking Oblivion gate. Yeah, there it is. Might as well. What's my inventory looking like? Ooh, that's actually not pretty. That's not good. I need to start selling some stuff. That's what I got to do. Which actually, oh, he's gonna be. Also, Chrome Dome, thank you so much for the follow. Liking the vibes of this night. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the follow. Welcome to the Himbo Night Legion. I hope you enjoy your stay. I don't think there's gonna be anyone to sell to at this hour. What do I even need to sell? I think I might have some art. Yeah. I've got a battle axe. This has shock damage. I don't know if I want to get rid of overlong sword. It does less damage than any of my other melee weapons though, but it has a magical ability. Which if I have my Morrowind knowledge, it's important to at least have one magical weapon. I think. I don't know what's taking up so much inventory space. Is it the arrows? Is it the 100 arrows that I'm carrying? That might be it.
Well met. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Is he gonna let me? Yeah, he doesn't even want that stuff. Like this stuff, I don't want to sell this stuff. This is like
Good day.
ocean make. That 100 arrows is diabolical. Ah, let's do it. Let's go. Full inventory. Let's go through the Oblivion gate. My yellow boots. All right, let's do it. Let's go into the PNG. These haven't been too bad before. Already, I don't like how it's giving me like a super powerful Sauron looking guy. I don't know if I should be picking up the Daedra hearts. I don't know if I should. I assume they're useful for alchemy. But I've never been an alchemist in RPGs. I swear to God, every RPG I've played, my go-to is always knight with a sword. That's pretty much it. High strength, big sword. That's pretty much been my my strats. Maybe some dexterity if I need to move a little fast. What do I do with these towers? There's dinosaurs in this. I always forget. It's Oblivion is a dimension full of unknowable horrors. Like dinosaurs. Honestly, I'm only really using the bow so I can use up my arrows. I can get my inventory down, which is a little sad. Is this where the dinos went after the asteroid? That is the plot of the first live action, the first and only live action Mario movie from the 90s. That's literally the plot of that movie. That's like the opening of the movie is with, God, is it Bob Hoskins doing the narration? He's like, what if the dinosaurs, instead of being destroyed by the asteroid, they were sent into another dimension? It's like, what? That's the plot. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. The plot of the Super Mario Brothers movie from the 1990s, starring Bob Hoskins, rest in peace. Great actor, by the way. I love Bob. I love all of his, even his Mario. Yeah, maybe not Mario. I love most of his roles. He's a good actor. And John Leguizamo. The plot of that movie is that the dinosaurs were sent to another dimension when the asteroid hit, and they kind of evolved on that dimension. And so that's what the Koopas are. That's what King Koopa is. He's a dinosaur. I don't get, so do I get up on that then? What does this one do then? There's spikes there. Oh. I guess don't get on it. Bowser could get it. I mean, what? Cthulhu is in Oblivion. I swear to God, I can't remember that even though I saw it in theaters. Yeah, there's a reason why people were happy that the new Mario movie actually stuck to the game's lore. What little there is. Man, I'm nervous for what they're going to do for the Zelda movie. Because Zelda, like, I care about Zelda. I like the Zelda series. I like the timeline. I don't know what purpose that serves. Isn't it live action? Yeah, it's going to be live action. Like, why? Make it animated. We all know. We all know it should be animated. And I get a soul gem on him. I gotta be careful not to get hit by a spike. What an awful design for an elevator. I'm so nervous for it, girl. Chris Pratt Link, here we go. What could they... Because that's the thing that everyone's wondering. What could they possibly do for the story to justify it being live action? Also, for some reason, my frames just dropped out here. I don't know what's going on. I think Oblivion just runs kind of badly. Also, thank you for the compliment, Eclipse. Nether tunnels. Ayo. Probably not Wind Waker. What I've guessed is I don't think they're going to follow any of the timeline. Oh, game just crashed. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Oblivion Remastered. Thank you for that. Well, All right, let's try that one more time. I'm on a 4080, by the way. This isn't a game that should be crashing for me. Let's try it again. Wind Waker crashed the game. No, what I think what they're gonna do for the Zelda movie is I don't think it's gonna have anything to do with any particular game. I think it's gonna be like a weird mix of some of the different lores. And it's just gonna be its own thing. They're not gonna acknowledge the timeline, they're not gonna acknowledge the reincarnate. There's gonna be one scene where Link is told, like, in ages past, there have been heroes reincarnated. Like, they're not gonna fully state, like, oh yeah, you're a reincarnation of the same person over multiple generations. I don't think they're gonna touch on that. It's just gonna be a generic fantasy story. That's what I'm guessing. And it's going to be live action, so there's no possible way that it's going to be good. Also, how's the audio chat? I think it might be a little quiet, but I'm worried about turning it up. I guess we'll see. Also, Winter. Welcome in, Winter. How are ya? It's been a hot minute. Hope you're doing well. This whole area reminds me of all the various caves and tunnels that you'd find in Morrowind. It's got like the same layout, like the weird kind of way that the terrain generation works for underground caves. I need to start blocking more to get that blocking stat up. What is the how do I see? I don't know why it won't show me the condition. All right, not doing too bad. The chest piece always goes first. That's the one that takes the most damage. Wow, this is a weird disjointed series of rooms. Fire lady. Ignore how I just missed. Yeah, I'd probably take some flame-resistant potions. Dagon braces. Man, I'm so glad that I don't have to wear braces anymore. Got blazes down there. I remember when because I had braces like all throughout middle school, and I remember when they take the braces off, it like your teeth feel slimy. Like it's weird to feel your teeth without braces when you've had braces for so long. Don't miss a lot of my favorite foods. Flossing was always really hard. I feel bad for saying that, Winter. Good luck. I hope everything goes all right with your teeth. Teeth care is very important. Brush your teeth twice a day. Make sure to floss. Take good care of your teeth. Also, Grim, I saw news that you might have seen already. It's relevant to a game series that me and you have just started to play together. Borderlands 4 is gonna be $80. $80. Borderlands. Man, that's honestly that's the bridge too far for me. I don't know if that's money that I'd fork over. Also, Chocobo, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, I remember the news. It came from Randy Pitchford getting essentially into a internet fight with a guy. I don't know what's causing this area to not load correctly. It might be my mod, actually, that's causing that. Fine for me, I'm spending like 20, 60 hours in the game. Man, $80 though, that's a lot. That's too much for me to justify spending on one single game. It really is. Even games that I love, like, I can't really imagine justifying like, oh yeah, $80. I'm just using up my arrows. I have so many of them. Trying to make room so I can pick up my soul gems. Same reason why we have like 7 copies of Skyrim. When it's 300 hours minimum. I guess. I don't know. Just $80 for one particular game. I haven't stomached that yet. That's not something that I've rationalized yet. I don't know what the point of that tunnel system was. Was there like something in there that I missed? Is that how you get up to the tower, maybe? But it was also the people got angry because it was also Randy Pitchford's attitude in the game. He was about the game. He's like, if you're a real Borderlands fan, you'll pay $80. Like, Randy, some people don't have $80 to throw around on one video game. A video game, keep in mind, that might not even be that good in the first place. Okay, we're going the right way. All right. Never really had a problem, unless we hit over the $100 price, because then I'm thinking of how much money I'm investing per hour of game, how much I like it. I don't really think about the like hour investment. The idea, because I know some people do that. They're like, pay you know, if you pay for a game with this much money, you deserve so and so number of hours of entertainment. I mean, if I pay a full price for a single player FPS game, I want, like, I'm happy if it's a 8 to 12 hour long campaign. And if it's good, then I'm fine with that. Who would you want to see play Link? That's the that's the thing, Noxus. I don't think any actor could really like could do either character justice. That's the problem. Because first off, the thing is Link doesn't talk, and it's cool because he's quiet. And it works in game because he's a silent protagonist. But knowing Hollywood, they absolutely won't have that. And I mean, you'd have to like like let's be real here. You'd have to find like the perfect person to portray the blonde-haired twink Link. Like there's not a lot of actors who can quite do that. Like Link is, I mean, he's kind of like an anime character if you think about it, design-wise, proportion-wise. So you'd have to find someone who can fit that, which they won't. They're just gonna pick the big-name actor. Tom Holland is Link. Zach Galifianakis is Ganondorf. Seth Rogen is Morshu. Oh, it's gonna be so bad. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope it goes through like development hell. I hope like something happens that prevents it from ever seeing the light of day. That's literally what I'm praying for at this point. I don't want that movie to ever exist. I know it will. God, I ran into a lot of assholes. I gotta stop with doing the large attacks. Those seem to be messing me up. If any of those people come near the movie, I will turn them into what Sausage Party should have been. Yeah, Chris Pratt. Oh my god, it's a little insane how we're just watching the prices go up and up. Also, how much I enjoy it. No, yeah, I'm with you there. Like a game, but that's the thing though. It's like I remember people complaining about like, oh, this game was a full price game, but it only had like a 6-hour campaign. It's like, yeah, but that 6-hour campaign was really fun. And I think of the games that I grew up liking as well, like games like Fear or Vanquish. It's like those are like pretty short, like 6-hour games. Half-Life 1 is a brisk 5-6-hour game, but it's that time, that campaign length is perfect. It's great for what it is. I think for me, I think it's the fact that I don't know many games that are worth $70 as is. Like the list of games that I think are worth $70 or even $80, I can fit on one hand. Let me tell you, I don't think it's going to be Borderlands 4. Game worth $70 is a metaphor. I don't know. I mean, when money has been tight for you for many, many years, that type of thinking never really goes away. It really doesn't. I think that's just the case for me. Plus, I'm a PC gamer, so all of my games I've gotten pretty much years after release and for discount prices. I swear to God, it really wasn't until being a streamer where I finally started playing games as they released. There was like a good window of time, a good like 10 years maybe, where every game I played only really was playing it years after release because it was on sale. And even then, I'm still kind of like that for a lot of other games. I'm always late to the party. Aquafina as Zelda. I don't know who that is, Winter. Would be a good voice for Sidon. Like, here's the thing, Winter. You're talking about characters from Breath of the Wild that I know they're never going to have in the movie. The movie, as far as I know, is probably just going to be like a loose kind of... I would imagine if of all the games they're going to do a retelling of, it's probably going to be like maybe Ocarina of Time. If we see them pull from any one particular game, it's probably going to be that. And even then, it's... Again, it's going to be like Mario. We're going to get the Mario story, where it's a couple characters, not really based on any one particular game. That's what I'm getting at, is it's not going to be like an adaptation of one of the games. Oh, these flowers have fart gas. Did 3 games a year when I was young. Felt a touch of that. Oh no, seriously, yeah. That was always the fear as a kid, getting your one game, 1 or 2 games, and one of them was bad and not fun. Oh, god damn it. Jack Black as Ganon. Aquafina's Navi would be more cursed. Why I think like that? Because I'm no longer in that time. I would love a Legend of Zelda TV series set in that world that isn't about Link and Zelda. Yes, like a side story. You know what? Honestly, a Ganon story wouldn't be that bad. How essentially this demon used his own quote-unquote people to attack and conquer Hyrule. I'm more so talking about the Gerudos in Ocarina of Time. But like, that would be a cool story. The King of Thieves. You know what? I've always liked that touch when it comes to Zelda, and it's been there for decades, is how the Gerudo are always kind of this, like, this weird force. Where on paper, it's like, oh, that's... Ganondorf is a Gerudo. He's always used Gerudo as his personal army. He was raised by 2 Gerudo witches. And he's the King of Thieves. And so it's like, oh, they're on paper, it's like, oh, they're the bad guy nation. But they aren't. They're their own culture, kind of independent of Ganondorf, and he just happens to be one of them. And he's happened to use them to do his bidding. Lady Karen, how are you, lady? Welcome, welcome. Can we get a shout out for Karen if we don't already? Group of survivors during the 100-year calamity. Like pre-Zelda history lore. Me, Game of Thrones, Hyrule royal family. I don't know if I'd go that far. I love, for me, when it comes to Zelda, I like how there's kind of a storybook quality to it, where there are definite good guys. I've always liked that about Zelda, is like, it, and that's kind of the thing, is Zelda will have like great evil and great atrocities, but at the end of it, there's always like, it's always hopeful. Good is destined to prevail. I don't know. I'm a sucker for like classical fantasy storytelling. And I like the idea of two people essentially being destined to love each other and use that to protect their world from an evil who keeps trying to come back but can never fester enough. Does some pretty messed up stuff. Hi CB, hi everyone. Good night everyone. Good night, lady. I'm a little high on sleep medicine, but I love you, you absolute goof. Aw, thank you, lady. Lady, go get some sleep. Go get some rest. Good night, lady. Lady Karen VT. Go to sleep, French one man. Man, I can't type. Alright, so this room has traps. Oh, there's a guy running right at me. Oh, stabbed myself with the trap. I noticed the enemy gets a little more aggressive lower on health they are. When they hit a certain threshold, they become super aggressive. We can anti-cast his Zelda. What are you talking about? I'm not Zelda. I'm not a girl. You have the hair for it, though. Gotta wait for my health to slowly recharge. Like, I don't even know who would be a good Zelda. Zendaya is Zelda. Anya Taylor-Joy is Zelda. No, Eclipse. Jack Black as Zelda. Oh my god, this fucking sword. Hey, Link! Use the Master Sword. We need that. We were joking about that earlier. Man, what would be the comedic relief actor that they would have? Who would they have? Is Zelda Williams gonna make a cameo in the movie? She'd have to, right? Nintendo would have to have her in as, like, a bit part. Who's gonna be Morshu? I just want to know who's playing Morshu. Ariana Grande as the Great Fairy. I'm banning the next person to suggest Jack Black. I always remember that that fucking joke post of the Mario movie directed by Adam Sandler. I remember that. They might do Jack Black as Tingle. Not if it's live action though. If it was animated, absolutely he'd be Tingle. Kevin Hart as Tingle. That's who they'd do. I don't even want to do the impression. You think there's a motherfucking game? Alright, this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a real problem. Alright, let's see what potions I can use here. Strong potion of healing. I should probably save that. For agility. Oh, I should have done the invisibility. Strength. Oh God. I got one of them. Man, that restore health does nothing. It really does nothing. Oh God, he keeps paralyzing me. Jesus. How do I see what effects are currently on me? Active effects. Brain fatigue.
Feed me, Lord. Break, bleed.
Jesus. All right. All right. Let's eat a bunch of food. Raw crab meat. That's pretty good, right? Peter Dinklage as King Bosphorus. I know what CB is talking about, but I recommend Jack Black. I went to the bathroom. Grim. You're not supposed to recommend Jack Black. Said that. You got it, Tom, my moderator, Grimless. You're the owner of this channel. Jack Black's coming to Hyrule. I've yet to see the Minecraft movie, by the way. I've yet to see it. Adam Sandler is Tingle. Ooh, there's good casting right there. Adam Sandler. I'm just saying stuff now. God intended. Watch it on your iPod Touch. Something chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. Man, what happened to Jack Black? He used to be the funny half of Tenacious D. He sold out. I honestly kind of don't blame him though. He's getting that Nintendo Disney money. Actually, I don't think he's in anything Disney, is he? He's not in any of those projects. Like, that's the thing, he wasn't bad as Bowser. There we go. Ooh, necklace of sea walking. Summon zombie Tom. I think I'm good. There's a Tenacious D video game somewhere in the corners of my mind. I know he was in that, what was that video game that Jack Black was in? It's all, I can't remember it now. It was like that metal game. Oh yeah, I have an anime recommendation for you, Ambi. Ooh, what is it? What does it see? Tell me. Brutal Legend! You're right! That was it. I remember loving it as a kid. I never played it. I always saw the commercials with Ozzy Osbourne. Mysterious Girlfriend X. Right up your alley taste-wise. Anime. Mysterious Girlfriend X. Can you give me like a short, brief premise? I know I could look it up, but I want to hear why you would recommend it. Because he sounded so good in Brutal Legend despite all the drugs in his system. Alright, with how the frame rate took, I think the game might be crashing soon. Here, I'm gonna quick save and then load. It's a rom-com about two weirdo people. Alright. By the way, chat, I made the mistake of starting to watch Solo Leveling. I say mistake. I'm enjoying it so far. It's not my type of anime though, that's the thing. I typically don't watch shonen like that. Or it's kind of shonen. It's hard to describe. It's a action fight anime. You all know Solo Leveling. You all know about it. You won't watch it because it's weird when you hear it. Alright. Alright then, CB. Thought you were going to say domestic girlfriend. What is that? That one's from... I know that name from somewhere. I been in here before? No, I haven't. Okay. That sounds not good. Ooh, you know what? Now that it's daytime, I should go sell my stuff. That's what I should do. It's something that shouldn't have been made. Although by the time I fast travel to Skingrad, I may as well. I'll go to Skingrad, repair some stuff, sell some stuff too.
Greetings.
Greeting.
A coin for an old beggar?
How goes it?
Also, Winter, thank you for the lurk. You take care.
Welcome to Cologne. Have a look at my wares.
What should
I'm
I
sure
sell
there's
here?
something to
Serve
suit
health.
you.
Yeah, I got a ton of stuff. Oh, what the hell? I think I'm going to sell that axe. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell it.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Katana or the longsword. Here's the thing about selling the katana is I can always get another one back at the blades. And as it is now, it's just taking up inventory space. Mort Flash. I was carrying this for the quest. I don't know if I still need it. Look at all these stones that I got.
Thank you for your patronage.
That's the thing. I don't want to sell anything. I want to hold on to everything. My thoughts on Prison Break. Still watching season 5 anyways. Oh, sorry, chat. I was just closing my blinds. Y'all been watching the TV show Dexter. I know I'm setting myself up for disappointment, but I love how much of a charming nutcase the main character. Sorry, chat. Just adjusting my chair. Yeah, my thoughts on Prison Break. Still watching season 5. No spoilers, of course, but I like it so far. I'll stick with my Black Butler. I still need to watch that. I don't know. I've kind of stopped watching long-running network TV shows. Also, the quest is pointing us to the inn. Let's go do that, actually. Right, I totally forgot. The person in Skingrad we need.
How do you do?
What? Good day.
Where's the person? Are they in the cellar? Oh, they are down here.
What? So, you've brought something for me to Yes, this
Nernroot.
is a genuine Nernroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition?
What do you have in
Excellent.
mind?
But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nernroot. Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any. A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas.
Well, he's an
Most
elf.
of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew. The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it, the Nernroot. I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things. The Elixir of Exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the Dungeon Explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nirnroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free. The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nirnroot.
The Nirnroot. Alright, I also gotta repair my armor here. It's not him, it's only looks like him.
Hello.
I don't trust him. He looks a little weird. Where? Aware. Hammer and tongs. So I should probably rest as well.
I hope I... Please, go on.
Oh, my persuasion's already high up.
I don't
up
mean...
there.
I can repair almost anything.
Repair all. It's gonna be pretty expensive. Let's repair that.
Be seeing you.
Let's see what we can use with our repair hammer. Let's see what we can do. Also, thank you for this Abatom redeem, Crumb Dome. Those characters look like they have one man. Yeah, it's the Oblivion NPCs always weirded me out. Even back then. That's honestly, that is the character design is one of the reasons I never really got into Oblivion. Like honestly, I liked Morrowind's character models more because at the very least, like they were just low poly dudes. Like they didn't hit that uncanny valleyness that Oblivion characters did. Then I think by the time of Skyrim, the textures were so just kind of muddy and grimy anyways, like it didn't really matter. Nirnroot. Where are hammers? All right, I don't want to push it. I've used up a
I
lot.
hope I can...
Now let's repair.
Not smart to carry around broken equipment.
There we go. It's noticeably cheaper.
Be seeing you.
The crowd. It calls upon me. I'm still stuck in the arena after 15 hours of starting the remastered. Dad, what? What, Grim? What? What'd I miss, Grim? Did I miss something from you? You bitch. Okay, that will be all. What the hell? What is your problem, Grim? What's your problem, dude? We have a zero tolerance for bullying here. Should I try finding that weirdo behind the church? Should I try finding that guy? Did I already do that? I might have already done that quest too. Actually, no, I don't think I have. Where is he? He's in Grad, right? Or was he in... No, I think he was in Grad. He was here. He said, meet him by the church, behind the church, after midnight.
Greetings to you.
Wait, do I call you Hussar? You can call me whatever you want. Hussar, Husarian, Sarian, Amity, or Ambi. Whichever. Crippling loneliness in you. I don't know if it's specified. It said behind. I remember him saying somewhere behind the church. I don't know where specifically. Like this is behind it. I don't think it did. It not give me a quest? Oh yeah, Glarthier. All right, we're gonna wait.
Ah, you
There he
came.
is.
You're sure you weren't
Andrew.
followed?
Or Dum
Good.
Dum.
I thought
Yeah,
I
he
could trust
tried.
you. Nobody else in town. They're all in on it. All watching me. Well, yes, I need you to do something for me. I'll pay you gold. You like gold, don't you? Lots of gold.
So we know this
Here's
guy's
my
like a
problem.
schizophrenic.
I'm being followed.
He's
Watched.
literally
Marukati selectives, maybe.
he's a
Not sure.
schizo who thinks he's being gangsta.
To their plans.
Which is kind of
I
funny.
know too much. I need you to check out some people for me. The ones who are following me. Watch them. See where they go. Who they report to. Very good. Let's start. We'll meet.
I'll still follow this quest because I think it's funny.
Bernadette Penniless, 6 a.m. Don't let her see you watching. I told you not to speak to me and...
He's a paranoid schizophrenic. I think I'm going to get some sleep and then move on to another quest because we've hung around this town for way too long. I love gold. What quest should I have? Pilgrimage, spoken to mysterious prophet. Once I visit a way shrine for each of the 9 divines, a vision. I'm a judged worthy knight. Look like there's any objectives there. I'll do that one. That'll give me an excuse to walk up north. The way I've been playing this so far is I was really only using fast travel to get to places that I've already been to. Except for the Blades hideout. It let me fast travel there immediately. Which I did because I didn't want some guy just walking behind me the entire way. Oh, milk bags. Don't call me that.
Well, I have a love. Excellent. Go upstairs. Farewell.
Farewell.
Hello.
Ah, good old Oblivion.
What?
Always a super polished experience. What is this? I'm trying to wrap my head around the design of this hotel, or this inn. You've got like this area up here. And the rooms are even further up. Milk for brains. All right, level up here. So I've already already pretty high in strength. Agility, speed. I don't know. I'm not feeling a problem with speed. Endurance, already pretty high up. Personality, luck. Agility is actually pretty good. Agility and endurance. I might go for those two. I don't know if I want to dedicate a lot to just them. Yeah, it only lets you do 1 in luck either. Oh no, I just realized the way it is, it's because it uses up like 3 of them. Or uses up 4 of them for luck. You know what? Yeah. Actually, no. I take that back. Maybe I don't want luck. Maybe I just want Keep doing more strength. I think I will. I think I'll do more strength. Actually, better yet, I'll do some strength and then I'll divvy up the rest. I'm bad when it comes to character building in RPGs. That's really why I don't play a lot of them. When we hit 2,000? A while ago, Grim. Wait, there's a milk command. There is, yeah. Up here. So I think, because we kind of went through this road, let's go back to Chorrol, and then I'll just head up north on this road. I like exploring. Been my favorite part about this game so far is just walking through the environments. Which it really is making me want to give the original Morrowind a try. Or Morrowind. God damn, that's been the ultimate Freudian slip throughout these whole series of streams. The original Oblivion a try. I've played plenty Morrowind. Dearly hasn't even shown up here, CV. Yes, you can all go follow Lil Miss Dearling right there. By the way, I don't think she's here quite yet. For those who are unaware, I gotta do my one per stream. This Saturday is going to be Niv's birthday. You didn't have it marked down. Just remember that the 24th, it's her B-Day. Make sure you have a chance to wish her a happy B-Day once Saturday comes around. It's funny how all of our birthdays are like, it feels like a lot of our birthdays are squished. There's a lot of birthdays in May, like April and May, it feels like. Feels like it's very squished down. I don't know why I laugh at that. Insta-kill. Venison. Is there cooking in this game? Is there cooking mechanics? There better be. AP days are goated. Uh-oh. Cat. It's a cop.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
How dare you say such mean things to me? Chad, is he still carrying 100 arrows? No, I was only carrying like 50. Oh, more potions as well. Shit, I forgot to buy more of those. That is a heavy item, but I can sell it for some money. I think I'll do that. To increase my bartering skills. That, I will say, in Morrowind, that was the worst thing about that game, was the bartering system. That and the lockpicks. Now that I've figured out the way you pick locks in Oblivion, it's super easy. But it was awful. It's still awful in Morrowind. It's just random. It's potions, yes. Fun fact, the melee combat in this game is different than the OG version. I would assume so. How different is it? Like, what exactly is different? I would assume it's different, because the way it plays, it feels like... I don't know, it feels like a little more hack and slashy than even Skyrim. It feels like a small step above Skyrim in terms of melee combat. I mean, you go back to, like, Morrowind. That's just straight up... Like, that's not even really a hack and slash game. It's not... Well, it's not. It's a dice roll. Swing and hope that your stats are high enough that you get a hit. Yeah, if you didn't know, early Elder Scrolls, very D&D mindset. Very much following the D&D rulebook. Shadows Rest Cavern. Explored caverns before. OG version was like Melee and Fallout 3. No combos. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to give it a try at some point. The original. My goal is I'm trying to get it for my Xbox 360. I'm trying to get a Oblivion 360 copy, so I can then relive 2006. I don't know. I'm weird like that. I really am. It's over this way. Leads us up into the mountains. Doesn't seem to be where we want to go. It seems like we want to keep following this road, but what's the point of playing Oblivion if you don't go off the beaten path? Relive that year, you were like 5. No, I never grew up playing Oblivion. Also, CB, I was not 5. I would have been 7. Bears! Bad news, bears! Look at him go! Air pelt. That's not worth nothing, but it's way too heavy. That's the problem. Like if I collected a bunch, I can make a ton of money, but they're all so heavy. 7 BC or 80. Forbidden Imbi age reveal. You guys all know my age. What are you talking about? What's this age reveal? You guys have known how old I am for years. Arrows do nothing. To be fair, I'm still using iron arrows. I didn't switch over to my steel arrows, of which I don't have a lot of. I still have my golden boots on. It's BC or 80? BC. Oh god, I hate how it unequips like that. I'm gonna block a little bit with this guy. This is the Morrowind strat, by the way, is to just let like a low-level enemy kind of wail on you. Then it boosts your stats a little bit. So even though I could kill this guy really quickly, look at that blocking greasing. Lockpick. Silver arrow? I haven't seen those before. But no, I have a fondness for the early Xbox 360 era. I've said that before. I think I even said that on the last Oblivion stream. I like the era that this game, the original, came out in. That's like what I was growing up into. That's like my early memories were that kind of era. And obviously I just like old stuff too. I like playing older games. That's always been my modus operandi. Try something that I never got around to trying. Yeah, now that the more I think about it, it's weird how I never really got into any Elder Scrolls game prior to like the last year or two, basically. I could not get into Skyrim. I really couldn't. Every time I tried, I would always give up at a certain point. Skeleton! Look at that axe, by the way. Look at that. Look at that golden axe. Great game, by the way. God, he like knocked all of my stamina down. I keep forgetting I have dodge. I suddenly turned into an old game. That's crazy. Look at that, Elvin. I'm over encumbered. That's pretty good. Even if I don't want to use it, that's worth a good amount of money. That Warhammer, though, is worth even more money. Oh. Oh. Drop anything. I really can't. Here's what I can do. I'll fast travel back, sell it, and then fast travel forward. That is the benefit of this game over Morrowind, is there is pretty much no fast travel in Morrowind. I say pretty much because everyone likes to be a contrarian and say, actually, you can use the striders and the boats. And so, yeah, you can. It's not convenient in the slightest. Where are the goods and trades? So I realized I could still go to the blacksmith too. I think I would probably be able to sell stuff to them. Although where are iron steel? Oh, it's right there. Why is the skeleton so bulky? I like how the skeletons kind of have like an evil face to them.
Don't, please. Good one. I doubt you really mean that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? I accept. Yeah, don't make me laugh. That's pretty. Yes, yes. Was that supposed? Blah, blah, blah. What a bore. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I accept. I have no. Was that supposed to be a compliment?
I'm like risen her up.
Whatever you want. That's a bit excessive. Good one. You're a big, fat liar. No more. You're fright. Don't be silly. Yeah, you're full of it.
All right, that's pretty good. That should give me some
Armor, weapons, I have it all.
good bartering power. Yeah, let's sell this. So that you'll notice this as well is
fine transaction.
when you sell stuff, it's not quite price that they'd normally give you. What else was I? Maybe that was it. Maybe I wasn't going to sell anything else.
Thank you for your. If I can't fix it, it ain't broke. Good day. Good day.
Oh yeah, Helldivers 2 is having a resurgence. Yeah, so they're finally on Earth. Is that what, if I understand correctly, is that what's happening? They finally come to Earth. Took them long enough. I don't know. We kind of OD'd on that game. We really did. Oh god, there's more skeletons. We really OD'd on that game. Me, Burke, Omega, Naomi. Even kind of me and Cosmo as well. It was fun. It's a fun game. I enjoy it. I think I've used up most of my fun for it, though. Every time I go back and play it, it's like, alright, more of the same. Because it's a co-op game, too, it's not something that we can just play, like, whenever we're feeling like it. We all have to have our schedules clear. I should pay Cormo back for it. I'll check. I'll check with them again. That I'll see. I'll see if we ever want to do a Helldivers 2 stream again. And I never liked the progression in those games. In Helldivers 2, I never liked it. All the battle passes, and it's like you don't just level up in them normally. You have to use the medals. I never liked that. To me, it always felt like a cheap way to just limit player unlocks and to slow the game, artificially slowing the game down. Which I get. You're a game that doesn't have a ton of content, so you're trying to... Ooh, short sword of depletion. Absorb magicka on strike. I'm probably not going to use that myself, but I'm definitely going to sell that. No. I think Helldivers, it was a good little game. Came out at the right time, and I think people kind of used it up. Like it was just a case of like, oh, I need a key for that. Right game for the right time. And then I think the whole PSN thing soured a lot of people's opinions on it. Did me. How pretty this game is. Look at that. Uh-oh. More skeletons? Yep. Did you guys buzz off? Skeleton hero? You're no hero. You're a villain. Killed so many skeletons. Can you even say? Can you even say that they were alive in the first place? Skeletons. Dwarven arrow. Yeah, this is leading me further up into the mountains. I can see there's even more ruins over there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back down to the main path. Fake strength user. You use magic. Oh, Jesus. Don't do that, Andy. I bet you leveled Dex too. I think I did. I leveled Dex agility at least. Where's that guy? Oh, he's hiding there. Oh, this... I think my mod somehow deactivated itself. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if it, like, broke itself, maybe? I don't know. Like, reloaded my game and the mod's not working anymore. Where I open the map and it should automatically, like, zoom in. Weird. I realized I could just fast travel back to the cavern. My favorite skeleton enemies in gaming are the Dark Souls ones. They're goofy goobers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's causing that. Try going in here. See if it still causes it. There we go. That's how the mod... Okay, so the way the mod is supposed to work is when you're in a cavern or in a city. It does that. Alright. That's good to know. I thought it would just do it automatically for everything. It seems like when you're out in the wilderness, it won't do it. Clairvoyance. Shield on stealth can only be used once. Baki is getting official English translations of the manga. Do they not have that already? Only fan translations, I assume. No more scanlation junk. What was the thing that was going on recently where some manga websites lost all of their English scans from a bunch of series? It was like hundreds of manga were pulled from certain sites. I don't know if I should be following this path up. I probably shouldn't. That's right. Yeah, I keep going the wrong way. Yeah, I remember hearing about that a lot of the mangas have been pulled from those like fan translation sites. Kind of sucks. There's just a lot of manga that will never get a proper official English translation. Manga decks. Yeah, they lost a lot of stuff to a DMCA takedown. Most of it was unserialized manga. There was stuff I recognized there, though. There was some big name manga that got pulled. There's a lot, too. That's what I remember. Man, I keep finding branches in the road and just wanting to explore. The wolf! Here's a way to level up my block. Let's use a dog. All the way up to there. I'm taking my time anyways. I'm exploring. We're exploring, chat. We're exploring. I just want to unlock this on the map. I can fast travel to it later. Miranda. Discover. Place looks kind of scary. You know what? Yeah, let's go in. Let's see. Let's see what's in there. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see these guys. These fucking trolls. Holy shit. Their health regens really fast. Jesus fucking Christ. Troll fat. They're like giant gorillas. That was like really unsettling. More of them. Jesus. That seems to be it, is to get up close. There's enemies that seem aggro. There's a bear, a rat. Oh, I can shoot them through the through the thing. I killed the rat. Oh wait, there we go. I can loot the rat. Okay, eep time. Be good chat. Good night, CB. Bye, night. Her hitbox is like right there. Does that mean can I like do it with my sword maybe? No. A little bit actually. If I get her to clip her model through. Here's the bear. You keep hitting her hand. This is the Oblivion experience right here. God. Oblivion. Come on. Come on. Where'd your bear go? Where'd your pet bear go? He just ran off. Come on. Get close to the door again. Alright. So when it's fast, when it's super fast, you do it right after. So right now. Niv, honestly, it was Niv who taught me that. I weakened her a bit. Rain luck. Spriggan's curse. Any Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I have it anyways. Thank you, Grim, for slapping that ass. Night Eye. This is Night Eye. It gives me like night vision, it looks like. Now that I have here. Alright, this looks like it goes somewhere else. I do kind of want to explore further this way before I go too far down. Ah, why not? I unlocked the door. I may as well. Oh, it's a toxic stink room. I don't know if I want to go through there. Quick save. Alright, so I somehow got through it. And a gate key, okay. Some potions of healing. And it's the thing I keep forgetting is to buy more potions. Those Varia stones are worth a lot of money. I don't know why. I hope there's a purpose for them, like a good use for them to prevent me from constantly selling them. This room. Which room did I go through? Was it this room, I think? I think it was. There's got to be a way to shut off the fart gas. There has to be a way, right? There has to be. Too close to the lit candles. Oh, that's where it's coming out of. Seems to just slowly damage me, though. Doesn't seem to have any other effects. Not seeing anywhere else. Do we explore this room? I don't know if we did. Oop, get one of those. Whatever purpose it has. And then, yeah, I should probably book it. Out of the fart gas. So I'm wondering if this whole dungeon, is it laid out so that I can do like a loop around it? Like I went through on one side. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to do that. More trolls. I don't know what just happened, but like a wave of fatigue just hit me, and now I'm feeling all tired. All tired. I don't know what's going on. Might be, honestly, I think it's the game. I think this game makes me feel like nice and cozy. I get all like bundled up, and I get all sleepy. It's been cold and rainy all week, and so I've been in a very like cozy, comfy mood. Want to bundle up in a blanket, get a fire going. Oh, I'm sitting on a stone bench. All right. As I've said before, chat, rainy, overcast is the best weather. And there's no comparison. Is that going to stay? I still want to look around a bit more. Actually, that looks like it's the only place that we can go. All right, we'll do that. We shall do that. And then I think this just leads right back to where we were. I think us unlocking the door, that might have been just another way to get to the second level, because I don't see any other way to go from here. Also, thank you for the lurk, Chocobo. Take care. What the fuck is this? A wisp and a rat. I'm fighting the wisp. Not working. What if I... Ooh, what if I use my cursed sword? There's a fucking bear in here. And a magical lady. Jesus. Lost a lot of hearts from that. Okay, potions of healing. Strong potion of healing. Uh-oh, this might have been a mistake. I need to get my shield equipped. I gotta like use their magic. Because this is like, this sword steals their magic and gives it to me. Oh god. Uh-oh, this was a mistake. This might have been a bad fight. I was hoping it would like drain her of her energy. It doesn't seem to be doing that. There we go. This thing's still fighting me. Will the wisps. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Oh, won't let me through there. Uh-oh, it keeps following me. God. Doing a ton of damage as well. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked a non-aggressive spirit when I first ran into it. I don't know if I'm going the right way. No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not going the right way. Shit, I won't go through there. I'll have to go around. I think. I'll just leave. I'll leave this place and I'll never come back. There's a scary ghost here. I'm not prepared to deal with it. He's still after me. I don't think he is. Alright, I'm running back to the main path. Even on low health. So what I have to hope for now is, I have to hope I run into, like, an inn or like a shopkeep or something that I can buy some health potions from. Dad, what, Grim? What is it? What is it, Grim? What is it, boy? What's it? What is it? Alright, I'm gonna wait for my health to heal up a little bit. Same with my magicka. He's still a bitch. Why would you say such a thing, Grim? That is so fucking rude. How dare you? I need to see if there's a way to level up my... like this. Like if there's a way to heal up my like restore health magic. I mean, that means I'm gonna have to learn magic. That's what that means. That seems to be my one Achilles heel so far, is for the most part, I can be a bruiser. I have a ton of health, I have a ton of armor. But a fight like that, like I was in a lot of trouble there. Oh, Grim, you fucker.
Hail to the king.
Ah, Grim, alright. You're such a good boy, Grim. You're such an amazing moderator, Grim. Did I ever tell you that? Did I ever tell you how amazing you are at your Oblivion character? You're so amazing, Grim. You're such a good boy. Good boy, Grim. Alright, just for you. Also, Crimson, welcome in. Magic Dist. Magic Dist. Wow. How are you? We're, as you can see, we're playing more Oblivion Remastered. I was gonna go a lot longer tonight. I don't know if I'm quite feeling it. I feel like my sleepiness has finally caught up to me. Ooh, look, that's the first time we've seen Imperial City in a while. Look at that. Pretty that is. Look at that, chat. Look at that view right there. Look at that. That's a good cat right there. Takes a pet like no problem. I just showered. Much needed. I always shower like right before stream. Like right when stream goes live. Like my hair is still damp. I'm like fresh from the shower. Nice and clean. I like that. Huge, white, thick, long tower. I know I could fast travel there, but I feel that takes away the fun of the game, right? Being able to explore. Look at that mountain, by the way. Look how nice that mountain looks. That's a good looking mountain. That was technically what I did before Left 4 Dead 2 stream. Yeah, Krim, what did you think of Left 4 Dead 2? Were you into it? Was that too much for you? Was that too chaotic of a stream? On a scale of 1 to Repo, how crazy was that game? This is cool, being able to see Imperial City from this high. I genuinely was, actually. At least you were enjoying it. That's good to hear.
What is it, citizen?
Just not something I can do like on a weekly basis. Man, I'm always down for Left 4 Dead 2. Or Left 4 Dead 1. Part of me, I do actually kind of like the vibes of Left 4 Dead 1 a little more. Left 4 Dead 2 is by far a better game. It has more stuff in it. It has more weapons, more enemies. I do like the atmosphere of Left 4 Dead 1 a little bit more, and I like some of the maps a little bit more. It has Left 4 Dead 1 is a good Halloween game. It's all set like pretty much at night or in the evening. And it's got like a northeast vibe to it. It's very like kind of hard to describe. It's like set in like a northeast city. Well, Left 4 Dead 2 is obviously set in the southeast, or like around Mississippi or Louisiana, down by the bayou, or like Georgia or Alabama, like around there. Oblivion, yes, Otaku, yeah, we're oblivioning it up. First time I played a shooter like that in like 10 years. Do you not play Crimson? Do you not play a lot of shooters? I guess I never really thought about that. Look, we entered Skyrim. I mean, the northern part of Oblivion. The northern mountains of Cyrodiil. Not anymore. What shooters did you play? I'm curious. Like, what did you actually, when it came to FPS games, what did you actually play? Like seconds, characters more, like first, open maps, environments more. Yeah, and I'll say this as well when it comes to Left 4 Dead 1. Left 4 Dead 1, that was the game that I bought a used copy of that way back in the day for my Xbox. And so I probably played way more Left 4 Dead 1 on my 360 than I did Left 4 Dead 2 when I eventually got it. But I played so much Left 4 Dead 1 Versus. So I know each and every one of the Left 4 Dead 1 maps. Probably more so than Left 4 Dead 2. Even though, oh god, a fucking another Oblivion gate. Shit. Even though I consider Left 4 Dead 2 to be a far better game. But it's cool now that you can play both, like through Left 4 Dead 2. It's cool that they did that. Man, I hope Valve go back and make a Left 4 Dead 3. A Left 4 Dead 3 right now would kill. Grim, how were you having trouble finding Oblivion gates? I'm finding these fuckers all over the place. Are you struggling at this game? I'll deal with that later. Deal with it later. Look at Apple Watch. Oh, what a sad little town. Not even hell wants me. I think it had most charisma overall. Yeah, tonally, the second one was way funnier, and it felt more fun too. It was more of a, I don't know, it felt more of a romp, more comedic. When I was a child, I played the COD games. Modern Warfare 3, the first one. Can't believe I had to specify. No, it's hilarious how we have to now. That's a tomorrow problem. I hated the spawn all over. It was very much a thing in the first games, post-Kvatch. Ooh, wait, I have a question. So do these things not spawn before Kvatch? But because I did Kvatch very early on, these are already here. Is that what's happening right now? Or do these spawn normally as well? Yeah, I love Left 4 Dead 1. I have such a fondness for that game. The verses in that game, it was chaotic too. Here's what happened. It's in Left 4 Dead 1, there were only 3 special infected: Hunter, Boomer, and Smoker. And so what happened is players became incentivized to corner up. Like you would pick a corner and you would hide there throughout the game. Throughout the match. Or at the very least, like, because what happens in Versus is special infected, they spawn on these long respawn timers. I want to say it's like 60 seconds. It takes like 60 seconds for when a special infected dies before he respawns. And there's only 3 at a time. 3 or 4 at a time. I think when you're playing solo, there's only 3 at a time. In Versus mode, there's 4, because it's 4v4. It's 4 enemy players. So, Krim, when you were playing Left 4 Dead with us, you may have noticed that there were only 3 special infected at a time. And when you killed one, it would take a while for another to respawn. Because in Versus mode, they're controlled by players. And so, what would happen is, in Left 4 Dead 1, players were incentivized 4 at a time. Okay, so it is still 4 even in single player. Okay. Because what would happen in Left 4 Dead 1 is you were safe if you were like camping. It really was a strategy in a lot of versus matches where you'd find an area to hold up and wait till you kill off all the special infected until you hit a lull in the fighting. And so with Left 4 Dead 2, explicitly, they designed the new special infected on moving players out of a corner. Because a smoker, you can only, he's so weak that you can, if you're next to somebody else, you can shoot his tongue, you can knock a player out of his tongue, or if you're in a small indoor space, he can't really get to you. Same with the hunter. And then the boomer as well. The boomer's only really good like if you're in an open area that can be swarmed with zombies. If you're in a cramped space, you're safe. Also, Chrome Dome, thank you for the bits. I'll let this play and then I'll go back on my Left 4 Dead rant.
Chrome Dome cheered X100. I have to prep for a meeting tomorrow, so I'm leaving with you with this gift, O Royal Knight.
Chrome Dome, thank you for the 100 biddies. You are amazing. Have fun on your meeting, or at the very least, I hope the meeting goes well. Take care, man. Hopefully I'll see you next time. But yeah, with Left 4 Dead 2, Valve added the 3 new special infected, which were the Jockey, the Charger, and the Spitter. Which you'll notice, all 3 of them have a special purpose in mind, which is to dissuade from camping. Because the Charger is meant to... He's basically got a ranged melee attack, and he can knock players through a hallway or off a corridor or wherever. Jockey is literally meant to grab somebody and move them away from an area. And then the Spitter is area denial. So there was a weird dynamic before, because by the time you get to Left 4 Dead 2, it became basically you have to get through the level as fast as possible when you're playing versus. Left 4 Dead 1, that was not the case. Left 4 Dead 1, it felt like matches could go on for a lot longer.
Bye. Take care.
Anyway, I have a lot of love for Left 4 Dead 1 just for that, and just the vibes too. It's pretty much all the campaigns are set at nighttime or like at dusk. The levels were fun. It was all like city levels, except for the couple that were set out in the countryside. Most of them were set in like dense urban areas, which made for good fun. Look at this little town that we're in, Bruma. I just want to explore. I just want to see what's here. I should look for a goods trader. The Fighters Guild over there. The chapel.
I understand Daedra worship is becoming increasingly prevalent.
It's you.
Daedra worship. It's your home. Save till I get to selling tactics that higher level players do. Yeah, I need to get some housing. I need to get some player housing. Walking around with my claymore out. That's, yeah. Oh, we got my sword out.
Your treat. We'll see.
We'll see.
You win this one. I salute you. Most impressive. That's just stupid. Not now, not later, not ever. I can't argue with that. Not now. You think such adventures. How I end? That's just not. My life is. I won't. Don't try to manipulate me. You've got a. Great. That's just not. I don't talk such rot.
Such rot.
Gracious. Don't waste. I can't. What a dumb joke.
That's
just not. I can't. My life. I don't talk such rot.
Oh, it never works.
I don't talk such rot. You've got a point. You think that's funny? That's just not funny. Such adventures. You've got a. What nonsense.
That was pretty good right
there. What a dumb joke.
That was good.
Such adventures. That's enough. What nonsense. You're good.
All right, that's pretty good. Okay.
For
Repair.
the right price, I can make anything good as new.
And then let's sell.
Tell me more.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
For the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
This sword, let's sell it. And then the Warhammer as well. Sell that. Then what's he got? Does he have anything good? Nothing better than what I already have. Look like.
Thank you for your patronage. You too.
Let's go find some potions. That's what I need. Also, so I want to say in Morrowind you could only join one guild at a time. Are you able to do multiple guild quests? Like, am I able to do the Mages Guild to, like, level up my magic?
Volinaro, at your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged?
Mages
If you're
Guild.
looking to join the guild,
You can do
talk to
all of
Jean
them. Okay.
Frosoric. If nothing else, it means access to better.
Purchasing
I offer the
spells.
finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Consume health. It's a restoration. You don't have enough magicka. Yeah, I'm noticing I didn't really level up my my magicka that well. Snowball. Here to fortify. Yeah, there's not much I can do here. Skill level's too low. Looks like a lot of it.
Good day.
I'll level up some of my magic.
Hello there. The guild is always accepting new members.
Yeah, I'll join.
Now, please keep in mind that you'll need recommendations from every local guild hall in Cyrodiil before you may enter the Arcane University.
Jesus,
I dare say my
you're getting a real
opinion
job.
might carry more weight than others, if you take my meaning. Still, all are necessary to proceed. Good luck to you.
She has like the Chad face filter on right now.
Take care.
Take care. I mean, all I really want... Oh, Jesus. All I really want is better restoration magic. That's all I'm looking for. Slightly better restoration magic. Is there like... Because, Krim, you're the expert here. Chad Jean Broski. Is there a way... Are you able to level up existing spells, or do you basically have to shop for brand new ones? Like this one, am I able to eventually upgrade this?
Let's do business.
Use Spark. Snowball's kind of funny. Because I'm just imagining him picking up a snowball and throwing it.
Farewell.
And yeah, I know my intelligence in this game isn't that high.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Yeah, it seems like... Heal major wounds, that would be it. This would probably be the one that I want. I bought it. I can't really use it, I don't think. I don't have enough magic.
You too.
You basically have to spam your current spells to raise your skills, in particular magic, to obtain their new version. Yeah, okay, so that's what I've been doing. Is it a bad idea to just keep doing it? Like, even when I don't need it? Because, yeah, this... yeah, cost 16. How much... What's my character stats? Yeah, I only have 56 magicka. So that might be a good incentive to start leveling up my my magic then.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Hail.
Hail. Which, you know what? I'm about to level up. I may as well do that. I'm back. They canceled the meeting. Let's go! Yes! Meeting canceled. Oh. Nice. Isn't that the best? That's the best feeling. It's like, hey, that thing that you were preparing for, it's canceled. Go back to sleep. Ooh, house for sale. Oh, what? I can get a house. I can live in Skyrim. Also, I was looking for a potion seller. Potion seller. I'm in need of your strongest potions. My potions are too strong for you. Listen to me, potion seller. I need your strongest potion. I wonder what that guy's up to now. I hope he's doing well. That the house they want to give me? In a prime location? I know there's multiple houses in this game. Looking for a trader. Somewhere I can buy potions from. Actually, I probably could do that. Is there like... There's alchemy in this game. I've yet to find like an alchemist station, or yet to find where to actually craft potions. Nivalier, hello. How goes the exploring in Oblivion? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good.
What's your story?
Just been exploring.
Well met.
House for sale.
I'm Jantus Brolus.
Illusion trainer. Ooh.
Good day.
How many times have you gotten angry at lockpicks? Well, Niv, I'll have you know. I'm not a novice at lockpicks anymore, Niv. I'll have you know. Let's see. Remember in Morrowind, you were able to level up some of your fighting skills. Oh.
What?
What?
Goodbye.
All right. Yeah, I think I figured it out. There's no one in here. There's no one here. They've all gone. Watch this. I'm quick saving. Watch this, Niv. Look at your boy. Maybe this lock's a little harder than most. Oh shit. But you do it right when the fast one falls down. I just like to test myself now, because I think I've gotten it. I think I got it, for the most part. Obviously, when I break into this, I'm going to get in trouble, so I'm going to quick load. Did he not care about that? That I just broke into that?
What do you want? Be seeing you.
I guess not. I guess no one cares. I guess no one cared about that. Even get a bounty on me. I could steal this stuff right here. The ceremonial armor. Oh, it's the ebony armor too. Oh. Can I take this? Am I allowed to take this? I want to make sure. I would always go for the ebony armor in bounty's still 0. I would always go for the ebony armor in oh, it's a replica. Oh, those aren't real. I would always go for that in Morrowind. That's not the full. Oh, there's this guy sitting right here. You just saw me rob you right here. You weren't even paying attention. So if the icon's red, that means you're stealing. Okay, so since I'm already a Fighters Guild member, it looks like that issue. I don't really have that issue. I'm eating a very late dinner of a Kodak waffle and choco chips. Ooh, nice. Current thing is gotten angry at repo physics. I love equipping a bunch of armor that doesn't fit together. But that means there's ebony armor in this game. That means I have to collect all of it. That's what I have to do. Also, I just realized it's ceremonial, so it's not as good as what I currently had. Picture that with a Kodiak. Art is a life. Nothing is real. The defensive one. How does one purchase this house right here?
How are you?
Who is selling this house? Where's the bank? Also, where is a potion shop? I've not found a trader's shop. Orma, maybe? Is there like... They're just houses. Got to be one of these weird named places, like Nord Winds, maybe. Maybe that's it. Also, I'm going to go back to the Mages Guild, see if they have anything I can buy. A lie. Also, I made a mistake of binging season 1 of a new anime. Now I'm ready for season 2, which is currently airing. Thus, waiting for dubbed episodes. Not a word about dubbed, Ambi. Niv, by chance, is that is that anime in the room with us right now? Is that an anime we've been talking about? By the way, I do listen to dubbed anime too. Only if I am listening to it in the background, that's what I do.
You too.
I think I've said that before. I'll put some anime on in the background. No, it's a new one. Ooh, which one? One Niv. I'm just unlocking all these doors. Windbreaker. Oh yeah, you mentioned. Yeah, they were chatting about that. Oh no, that's why we wait till it's done. She's messing with potions. Is there a way for me to?
You never know when you might need a good strong potion. Best to stock up now while you can.
Yeah, how do I make potions, lady? I want to know that. Yeah, I used up all my healing potions earlier. I do need that. Oh, it's a lot too. I have a lot of money though. I have a lot of money. That's a little too much.
You too.
Yeah, I have to figure out how to start making stuff.
Hello.
You need mortar and pestle. Do I not have that already? Or did I sell that? I might have sold that because I didn't know what it was. Yeah, I think I sold that. Dedicated 2.5 years watching an episode a week with Soland. Waiting is nothing for me. I forgot to ask, what race are you playing as? Yeah, so I'm a Nord. Always my go-to whenever I start playing an Elder Scrolls game, even though I know I'm inevitably never going to finish it. Always go for a Nord. Nord Warrior.
Hello.
Hello.
What's this about?
Why are there so many people in here?
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure
You don't have a lot. You don't have a lot of good stuff.
You too.
Is there no cooking in this game? Is there no food crafting? Waited 5 years for a full dub of Dragon Ball Super. Leave the ingredients section. We have miscellaneous. I was just looking through all items so I could see. And yeah, I don't have it.
Can you spare a coin?
Skyrim, unfortunately, has a point over Oblivion with cooking. I always go for Dark Elf. Dark Elf, and no, there's not. Have you found Hack Dirt yet? No, I've not. I don't know what that means. I like it. They have a statue of a guy yawning. He's like, ooh. Doesn't he look like he's yawning? Again, he's supposed to be like scary and intimidating. This does feel like a little snippet of Skyrim, doesn't it? Man, I bet when they were remastering this, I bet they had so much fun doing this area. They're like, oh, we can make this look like Skyrim.
Welcome to Bruma Castle. What's brought you here today?
What is
Some see
Bruma?
only the conflicts between northern and southern cultures, but I see the way they are stronger when woven together.
Hoop upskirts. Favorite place in Oblivion. The town with all those guys in the caves. Oh, that was it. That was yeah. We stumbled upon that. That was a scary place. I didn't like that.
He served Emperor Uriel for many years, and so far he has done well in an impossible situation.
Her eyes are very glassy.
It's a matter of trust. Yes? Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you.
I'm
You
embarrassed.
can't scare me. Well, oh, that's foul.
That's foul. Oh, this ain't good.
Well, please, that's just talk.
I'm like, oh, this is giving me bad choices.
What a please, I'm embarrassed. You're wasting your breath.
Oh, it won't let me do it again.
I'm listening.
Maximum disposition for this character.
It's a matter.
How do I
You're
I
the
get her
holy
to trust me?
hermit of Anvil. No one knows where he comes from, but they say he has the true word. I'd love to go hear him preach.
Just give them money.
Yes?
Hey, thank you so much for the follow. HusarianVT. Welcome in. Oral coordinates marked and collected. Nothing to see here. Welcome to the Hibonite Legion. Hope you enjoy your stay. Bribing always works. Does it always work? Feels like a cop out.
Thank you. How kind. For me? Thanks. That will get you something. Thank you. How kind. I've been looking for just the right owner
Hey,
for
that
a special
worked.
home I have.
God,
It's a
her
quiet
eyes
little
are
house
scaring me.
conveniently located just off the main gate.
10,000 gold.
I'd prefer. May the divine smile upon you.
Alright, I'll come back later when I have more money. Give her all your money. I spent so much money on the fucking health potions. Yeah, I need to start learning how to craft those. Mortar and pestle, it seems like. That's what I gotta get. Mortar and pestle. Alright. Alright. I had some earlier. I sold it like right at the start of the game. I didn't know what it was. You know what? Honestly, I think I asked chat. I'm like, hey, do I need this? And I think someone in chat probably said no. That's why I have so much crap in my inventory still, because I refuse to sell it. I literally charmed the fuck out of them. To think this all ran on an Xbox 360. No, it really didn't. That's the one thing that was funny with Oblivion, is how is how short the LOD was in that game. Like, you'd be standing in a field and like everything right next to you, the player camera, it's like, oh, it's super hyper detailed, showing off the power of the Xbox 360, and then like 20 feet away, it's immediately N64 graphics. I joined the Crusade in the game, and then joined the Dark Brotherhood. Apparently people who think you are noble don't like it when you kill innocent people.
It is good to be back here. It raises my spirits just to walk these ancient halls again. We will prevail. We must prevail. You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our
Amulet
reach.
of Kings.
You should go back to the Imperial City.
Aw.
Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding
I'm
house
not
in
nice
the
in this
Elven
game.
Gardens district of the Imperial City. One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard. This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings. The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
All right.
Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
So I should level up. Probably level up some of my magicka. Probably what I'm going to have to focus on. And then also find some mortar and pestle so I can start crafting potions. Because I have a ton of ingredients. There's an alembic. Do I need this? Maybe? Or no? Mortar and pestle. Oh, ooh, right there. Novice mortar and pestle. So how would I use this? Novice mortar and pestle. Okay, so it's novice. I didn't even notice that. So. Novice. Here we go. Look at this. Okay. You combine stuff, it looks like. Major heart. Combine 2 or more ingredients to create a potion. Use magnitude and duration, all positive effects. So retort and alembic. Okay, so I would need these 2 as well, which it looks like they're right there too. Those are 3 items, but your potions. Buff your potions. Okay. Do they have to be? Yeah, they have to be different items. Intelligence 4 meat restores health. .6 seconds. That's not too good. How do I remove stuff? Or magicka. Doesn't look like this combo is doing anything. Doesn't look like. Damage fatigue. It's not too good. Fire damage. Damage health. Like a lot of the stuff I don't want. Yeah, like this. Brain health. That's what Nirnroot does. Health. Nightshade does that. Silence? Ooh. I guess this is the case where I'm going to have to learn some... I'm going to have to learn some more recipes. I hate this UI. Try using the filter button on the top to make it easier. Oh, there we go. Doesn't look like a lot. It looks like it does all the same thing. So it looks like I should include all this other stuff as well. Looks like I should just do that. Well, in that case, let's steal one of these. One of these. Is it like one-time use as well? No? Just use it wherever. Huh. You just use whatever you want. Let's do that again, yeah. For health, let's see. There we go. That's way better. So in that case, what I should be doing is I should be doing this. Using my novice alembic. Can I bind this to a Yes, I can. Oh, there we go. We're in business now, boys. Also, Lilac, welcome in. I don't know if I said your name. I think last time you came in, I wanted to know if I said your name right as well. But let me know if I said it right again. How are you? Welcome to the stream. As you can see, we are playing some Oblivion Remastered, and I'm learning how to craft potions. It looks like it does this exact same thing. Okay. Doesn't look like it does a lot. 2 points. May as well. For intelligence, restore magicka. Wait, I forgot. I have stuff all selected as well. Chameleon. Resists paralysis. Health, restore intelligence, restore strength, restore willpower. At apprentice level, you learn 2 effects of each ingredient. Oh, I see. So at this point, I should just be making single-use potions. I can't really learn other potions quite yet. It's a lot easier to combine different ingredients for multiple effects in one potion. You learn 2 effects of each ingredient, journeyman, 3 effects, and so on. I see how it is. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start combining potions then. Do more of them. Look at my alchemy. Look at that. Yeah, my inventory now. I wish there was an easier way to see like the potions you made. It was all it, right? This is what I was making. My restore healths. Look at that. That's the way to do it.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. But how are you doing, Lilac? Hope you're doing well. Hope your week has been going well. That goes for everybody. My week's been pretty uneventful. Pretty lazy. Not as lazy. I shouldn't say lazy. Pretty boring. I'm not allowed to sleep in that bed. Can't sleep there either. Is there anywhere for me to sleep? Yeah, let's sleep for a bit. Get that leveling up. Send it to level 11. How quickly you regenerate. Also maximum fatigue. I don't know why I wasn't leveling up willpower. I probably should. Yeah, I'll do that. Get that all leveled up. Magic is now at 66. What is... Heal major wounds. Yeah, I still don't have enough for that. The amount to cast that heal major wound spell is more magic than I have total. Has been suffering corporate life. Nothing important. Oof. I know what that's like. Oh, little bro. What, Niv? What? Also, by the way, Niv,
Good evening, sir.
started watching Solo Leveling, the first season. I'm about halfway through it. I've literally watched the first half of the season today. Because as I was working, I ran out of podcasts to listen to. And I'm like, what else should I put on in the background? And I'm like, the Solo Leveling has a dub. That's what I did. Look how pretty this looks. I like this. Like the mountain, the shadow of the mountain passed across the valley. Alright, so he wants us to go to Imperial City. We still have some other quests that we should do. The Nin route. Paranoia. I forgot the schizo guy who's getting gang stalked. Which is pretty funny. Phone call went well. It was more about the job position and the benefits, but they are going to push my app through and see if I get an in-person interview. Hell yeah, Niv. Good luck. Good luck with that. Keep me posted, but I hope all goes well with the application. Interviews take a lot out of you. You spend the entire day just pacing, thinking like, oh, I better be good on this interview. And then it happens. Then you can finally relax. Birth. Shanehull makes marking conditions. Doubtful. Reynold pays me 50 gold to travel to Shanehull and find the man who's impersonating him. Where's that? That's all the way here. Okay. Oh, that's not too far. All right. So in that case, what I think we're going to start doing is we're going to head down this way. I kind of want to go up here and see what's over this way. But yeah, I'm going to go down this path all the way here. Landscapes are hella varied in this province. Tundra, forest, marsh. Needs a desert level is all. It was a perfect game to... I mean, it was the perfect area to choose for their next generation open world RPG. That was the thing about Morrowind. As much as I praise Morrowind, it had some biome variety. You see how that guy did like a strafe slide? You see that? He like drifted. Oh, but now I should be looking. Is there any crafting in Oblivion? Like getting pelts and stuff? Is there a purpose to that? I keep getting distracted. With Morrowind, it did really feel like it was the same environment, pretty much. No, I don't know if I want that. Wormwood. What is that? Worm tongue. I'll take some of that. And I should be just collecting everything I see sticking out of the ground. Why Eric likes Oblivion so much, he got bored with the same scenery throughout Skyrim. But yeah, with Morrowind, there's areas in that game that look really nice, and then there's areas that are just like gray and volcanic dust, and it's just ugh. Wait, what bow do I have? I have a fine. Okay, I have a much better bow. I keep forgetting that. I only played Skyrim, but this looks good too. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, is with Morrowind, they were kind of more just testing to see if they could do a 3D environment in the first place. And so with Oblivion, they're like, all right, let's do a bunch of different biomes. Makes me wonder what they're going to do for the next one. Is it going to be Hammerfell, as people seem to think it'll be? Man, this guy is fucking tough. Jesus Christ. And he dropped the lockpick. Nice. Let's see here. Restore health I can start using. How much does that work? It does a little bit. It's like WoW potions. It's like health potions in WoW. They don't heal you immediately. They slowly restore over a short period of time. My copper's finally oxidizing. Didn't they release a teaser like a decade ago? Yeah, they did. How long ago was that? Was that that was like 2017, right? Which, by the way, that's totally the reason why they shadow dropped the remaster. I'm glad, honestly. I'm happy with all the shadow dropping. That we're not getting long hype trains for games that will come out in like 2040. Here's this game that's going to be out in 10 years. What happened to, I always forget Dead Island 2. What was in 2017? The Elder Scrolls 6 teaser. When was that teaser? I'm looking at when the video was uploaded. 2018, sorry, 2018. Off by a year. That's that's like actually unbelievable. That's unacceptable. At a certain point. Like, come on. You may as well have just told your stock investors like, hey, we're making this, but it's gonna take a while. It's like that movie made last decades that won't ever be released until 2115. What is? Yeah, what is that? I've heard that. There's no way that's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is some dude has that movie on a hard drive somewhere that's gonna crash in like 50 years. The movie's gonna be lost forever. Or some guy's gonna leak it online. Oh no, they kidnapped deer. I'll take the venison, because why not? So venison, so I'm realizing I can use meat for potions as well. I don't just need it for food, I need it for potions. Okay. Come on. Oh, what? That should have been it. Security Master in Greece. Eric was annoyed because the Xbox One was the first Xbox console to not have a new Elder Scrolls game. First Xbox console to not have a new GTA either. And, what else? There's a lot of series that you can do that for. Why did this guy have so many arrows? Look at that. What? Why do you have so many? Let me steal arrows. I don't think I'm going to use the iron arrows. I think I'm going to start just getting steel arrows. I fucking hate these berserkers. Alright, let's use some healing potions here. I understand that games take long to develop, but like, please, why tease? It's for that. It's so to get people talking about it. They got people talking about a game that doesn't exist. That's why. Exactly what I do. Stop collecting lower tier arrows and exhaust them all, then start using the better arrows. Oh yeah, there we go. I should start using the restoration all the time. Ooh, there's another area over here. Man, that's going to use up a lot of space in my inventory. Why do these guys have so many arrows? I'm happy for them, but why do they have so many? Also, I saw a video not too long ago. It was someone breaking down how there are goblin wars in Oblivion. And I didn't realize there's apparently a mechanic, at least in old Oblivion, where there's different goblin tribes. Like this one that we're fighting, these are 3 feather goblins. He had more arrows too. And they will actually they can go to war with each other. Which is really, really cool, actually. I like that idea. Having different goblin tribes that can all fight each other. Reminds me a bit of Stalker Clear Sky. Which I always liked. I thought that was a mechanic that should be brought back in more RPGs. In Stalker Clear Sky, you basically had faction wars. And dynamically throughout the game, they could, I don't know if I want it. I think I already have a sword better than that. Or I probably already have a silver long sword, if I'm being real. Yeah, I do. I now have 2 of them. I could sell one of them. I could do that. I might do that. I just just whipped it. More team of grenades. But with Clear Sky, that was the one part of Clear Sky I really liked, was how enemies would, or just the AI would dynamically play a little war. Like they would take over bases, they would capture territory. Oh, this goes even further down. Still haunts me. Clear Sky was not my favorite Stalker game. In fact, I think it was my least favorite. Although okay, that's something else I've heard as well. There's apparently remastered Stalker. They remastered the original trilogy, which is Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, Clear Sky, which is really more of an expansion. It's not its own game. And then Call of Pripyat. And I love Call of Pripyat. That's my favorite. I thought I was good with grenade arcs, but them bots are cheating. Another guy right behind him. Oh god. Now you got a good PC, you should try Radiophobia 3 mod. But yeah, there was apparently a remastering of the Stalker games that was apparently pretty bad. I've seen a lot of negative feedback about it. I think what happened is I think they changed a lot of the art. It's apparently a very unstable remaster, which like it's Stalker. Like what do you expect? But also they censored some stuff. They were censoring some of the art in the original game. Which is like, what is there to even censor in Stalker? Aside from the gore. Aside from that. I'm like having to use my arrows to whittle them down a bit. Come on. Actually, what am I doing? There's a concern when you use up your arrows. It's nice because you kind of, when you hold on to too many arrows, they take up a lot of weight in your inventory. So I'm tempted to not keep picking them up every time I use them. Look at all these mushrooms. Damage health. Every time I pick up these mushrooms, it's like they always have like really awful side effects. Dwarven dagger. I could sell it. I could sell a little bit of it. You know what? I'm just going to drop all my iron arrows. I don't need them. I'm going to go back to it after Cyberpunk. Does Oblivion have magic too? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just not a magic player, mainly. I'm mostly a sword guy. The berserker back there. No, he's a shaman. Oh god, he's casting effects on me. He's summoning the undead. Sword guy. Yeah, I'm a sword guy. I go swish swoosh. I swear to God, sometimes it doesn't want to give you that one. Oh, God damn it. Like there. God. Oh, I'm doing it again. I'm getting too impatient. It's like at certain... It's at the point where I think some lockpicks don't have that fast one anymore. There we go. Gold nugget, may as well. I kind of know what this is. Alright, let's drop some stuff. I'm going to drop my extra long sword. I don't even know. I could sell that. You know what? I'll get rid of all my steel arrows. How about that? Oh, let's drop even more. Oh, it's making me do that. How much that's worth. Which means that there's going to be no place that I can properly sell it. Is there anything else I missed down here? A little bit of gold. I should be able to trade this in for a house. I should be able to hand her the staff and go, all right, here's this. Just give me the house and I'll be on my way. Anyway, chat, I think I'm probably going to wrap up the stream right around here. I'll get out of this cave and then I'm going to call it a night. This was fun. I'm enjoying doing my earlier streams with you guys. I definitely have a lot more energy than I used to. God damn it. Chat's learning. What, Grim? What? What? Oh, Grim. All right. You already got a praise today, Grim. You're so great. Good boy, Grim. Such a good boy. Good boy. Hope you enjoyed that. All right, chat. We're going to call it here. I got to get ready for bed. It was nice seeing quite a few new faces here
Daddy,
tonight.
chill.
But yeah, where the fuck do I go to save? I know I can quick save. Oh, I don't know why I'm being all stupid right now. There we go. But yeah, I will be live again on Friday. Here, hold on. Let's get out of the game. Let's get out of the game. You have a lot going on this week, so rest is important. But yes, I will be live again on Friday. We are going to be doing more Doom on Friday, and then we are doing Astroneer with the Astro Pup himself. And that's the schedule for this week. That's pretty much it. But yeah, thanks for joining me tonight, chat. Also, thanks for everyone who wished me a happy birthday. I really appreciated that. You guys... My birthday was a pretty uneventful day, all things considered, but you guys made it seem special. So thank you for that. I'm looking for someone to raid. There's not a lot of people live right now. Not a lot of people. Let's see here. Ooh, okay. I have a couple people in mind. Let's see how long they've been going for. Happy belated birthday. Aw, thank you, Lilac. How long have they been going? Okay, ooh, she looks like she just went live. We've raided her before, chat. We are gonna go give a raid to the lovely Valiant Valerie. I will get this raid started. Raided her before. She is a knight kind of cow VTuber. She's got horns and a tail. Good enough for me. Also, thank you, Nick, for the raid message. That first message, chat. If you are a subscriber, you're going to want to copy that message. If you're not a subscriber, you're going to want to copy the second message. First one uses our custom emotes made by the lovely Ken Dark Tower. Oh, she's playing Kingdom Come as well. Nice. I got to get back to that game, by the way. I've been meaning to return to it. And yeah, as I said, Uchi, welcome in. Uchi, a little late. Good to see you either way. Hope you have a great rest of your night. And yeah, I'll see you on Friday, chat. You guys have a great rest of your week. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Love you, chat. See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir.
2-hour naps? No, dude, this was like